I hate to break it to you, girl, but doing all the right things doesn't matter if it's the wrong approach for you. If that hits home, then you're not broken, don't worry. I know I used to think the same. If you are sick to death of getting your steps in, eating your protein, sending it in the gym every day, yet seeing absolutely no results and just being given a diet plan as a solution, then that's perfect, because it means you're in the right place. Give me a couple of minutes of your time and I will show you the exact way that you can drop body fat, get both fitter, leaner and stronger without any extreme approaches. My name's Em and I was once convinced that fitness just didn't work for me. I used to follow all the fitness influencer advice online, track my food, try and progress my workouts, yet I never lost any body fat. I was depressed, I ended up fearing social occasions, I fell into a really horrible binge restrict cycle, and I honestly got to a point where I didn't think that there was any kind of way out. I couldn't see any end point or any kind of solution, but I knew that something needed to change. Now 5 years later, I've helped hundreds of women become unstuck, get fitter, leaner, stronger, without any extremes, without any diet plans. I mean, just look at Lucy and Olivia, who both individually lost 3 stone and completely turned their lives around. Or look at Becca, who lost 8 centimeters off her waist and she grew her glutes and she's been able to maintain this physique ever since. She's never looked back once. Probably notice your For You page filling up more and more with these coaches and companies promising you the world, saying they're going to give you these personalized training and nutrition plans. But the issue is the fitness space is now filled with so much noise that the path to actual real results is so unclear. You're just kind of left making your own strategy, piecing together 16 different TikToks, 3 different Instagram reels, and you still end up kind of getting nowhere. This is exactly why I created the Reclaim Project. This is how I'm getting women real results, helping them create elite habits that don't fall apart as soon as life starts to get busy. Let me give you some context here. I spent 8 years in the modeling industry, shooting for various different brands, and I was dancing and cheerleading alongside this to help me stay fit and healthy as well as meet industry standards. But to be honest, the pressure and expectation of the industry really started to take a toll on me, and it started to make fitness that was once something that I loved and enjoyed something quite toxic very quickly. My body dysmorphia was absolutely awful, and then I had to take that, stand in front of a camera and pretend like I felt confident, whilst on the inside, my mental health, my relationship with food and myself and exercise, it was just on a complete downward spiral. I knew I needed help on a one-to-one basis, not just like another plan that was made for the masses. So I got a coach who transformed and saved my life and helped me by creating me a plan that was actually tailored to my body, my mindset, lifestyle, and all of my needs. Fast forward a few years to now when I have my own online coaching business, I've realized, I'm definitely not the only woman who feels really quite let down by the mainstream fitness space, just full of copy and paste diet plans and coaches who barely checked in with their clients, nor understood the reality and demands of real life. So I created the Reclaim Project, a program specifically designed for women who, like I once were, are feeling super stuck and frustrated. They feel like they're doing all the right things, but you just seem to be getting nowhere. It enables me to identify the mistakes that they can't necessarily see, and then from that, build an appropriate strategy that's going to help them finally start seeing some results. So in order for you to get results that actually last without any cookie cutter programs or extreme measures, you're going to need these 3 things. Number 1, the Reclaim Roadmap. This is your clear personalized training strategy, not just some random macro and training split. The first week involves a full in-depth assessment of where you currently are, and then from that, building you a progressive plan that is tailored to your body, your needs, your mindset and lifestyle. Second thing is the anti-diet plan. This is where we start to build nutritional freedom. You'll be educated on what's actually in the food you're eating, how to build a balanced plate, so then you're developing the confidence to make better choices when you may not necessarily have control of your nutrition, nor feel the need to rely on having to track everything super obsessively. Third thing is the Rewire framework. Your relationship with yourself, food and exercise is my absolute priority. This part involves unlearning the all or nothing mindset and breaking the cycle that you're currently stuck in. So now you know the Reclaim Project is going to help you drop body fat, build muscle, help you feel more confident in yourself, and you know all the key steps to get there. So you're probably wondering, what if I can't stay consistent? What if my motivation disappears? Will this even work for me when I have a stressful job and I tend to dine out a lot? Or, I've tried so many coaches before, like, what makes this actually different? This is exactly why I've created what I've created, because this doesn't involve just giving you a plan and saying, stick to it. I'm here to help you learn how to actually implement the plan into real life. At M. Crawford Coaching, we help women instill these key elements of the Reclaim Project. We're cutting through the noise of diet culture, and we're getting rid of this idea that smaller is better, that carbs are the enemy, that lifting weights makes you bulky. This is the narrative that has kept you stuck, so it's time we replace it with education and clarity. Nutrition. Understand this. Nobody else's diet or nutrition plan is gonna work for you. You can try and copy somebody else's diet to an absolute T, and I can guarantee you're still never gonna look like them. Your nutrition plan isn't anything that's just gonna tell you to eat nothing or just live off chicken and rice. Like I say, it actually involves educating you on the value of the things that you're eating, what's actually in the food you're eating, and why certain things will be advised to help you reach certain goals. Strategy. Without strategy, you're just guessing. This is the backbone for everything we do inside the Reclaim Project. So yeah, a baseline plan will always be put in place, but I can understand the unpredictability of life. This is why everything is kept super flexible. We're always creating backup options as well, just in case anything tries to throw us off track. Consistency doesn't come from perfection, it comes from adaptability, and that is the exact thing that our whole approach is based on. So you might be wondering, where on earth do I even start with all of this? And honestly, it's pretty simple. You join our team of boss women at the Reclaim Project. Did you feel that? Shit's about to get real. And it might feel scary and it's gonna feel uncomfortable, but let me ask you this. What's the cost of staying where you are now? What happens if you keep scrolling past this and you just keep doing what you've always done? Because nothing changes if nothing changes. Every time in life where I've progressed, whether that be mentally or physically, it's always because I've invested in myself or I've pushed myself to take that first step. The step is actually simple and it could change everything. Just drop me a DM on Instagram with the word reclaim and let me show you how you can become unstuck, build a body you love, and create elite habits that are gonna last you a lifetime.